How's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out Strictly Comics. I'm Justin, doing a haul for you this week of the new books that came out. And if you're wondering what's going on, let me give you a little update. Edwin's moving over to Saturdays. He's going to be doing his haul then, back issues, CGC books, art, anything that he kind of comes across, and kind of cutting back on the new books, which I don't blame you, man. New books are crazy. But that's where I'll kind of step in each and every Wednesday and give you just a rundown of what new books I picked up. And I think I grabbed some extra stuff there. Let's go ahead and just kind of dig through it. And what I did is I got the books separated into DC, Independent, and then Marvel. So I'll kind of run through those, and then we'll go over any stuff wrapping up at the end there. So, first off this week, jump in. Picked up Superman issue number 16. I think this is the end of the Multiplicity storyline with all the Superman from the different multiverses, or from the multiverse kind of coming together. We get to find out who this villain is, maybe. So that'll be someone that we will see going forward. This is actually, who is, this book has been amazing. Tomasi, Gleason, Superman. Like I said, I've never been a Superman fan myself. As far as I like Superman, but I've never really collected Superman. New 52 has ignited that for me, especially with action and Superman, even in Trinity. So, all right. Next, we got a part 1. We got Batman issue 16. This is I Am Bane part 1. And, with all the DC books, you have 2 options of covers. I kind of dug this one a little bit more. Some art going on here. Of course, we got Tom King and David Finch doing the art on Superman. Good deal, good deal. Next, we're going to jump over to Green Arrow. This is also issue 16. As you can tell, all these books started at the same time. But we have Percy Schmidt. Whoa, almost dropped it. No, Otto Schmidt is back doing the art in this issue, which is awesome. Benjamin Percy is doing the writing duties. So always excited to see Otto Schmidt's artwork. I think he does a really great job with Green Arrow. And it's been one of those books where they jump from artist to artist. It seems like Otto Schmidt takes a break every once in a while. So not sure how that happens. Okay, last DC book I picked up this week. Almost the end of this story. Death of Hawkman, issue number 5. This has been a really good story. If you don't know anything about this, this is kind of a carryover with Justice League United, or Justice League of America, that then turned into Justice League United in the New 52. So that's where we get Adam Strange and Hawkman kind of... that's where they met. You know what I'm saying? In the New 52. Which is carried over, and when does this story really take place? So, okay. That's all the DC books I picked up this week. Not that many. I've been trying to cut back. I've been trying to be good on DC. All right, next we're going to go to our independents. First, I picked up an issue 1 from Aftershock this week, and this is Blood Blister. Now, from what I read about this one, is this is basically a no-good guy, and then he gets cursed by some demons or something, and half of his face is messed up. Realistically, that's all I kind of know. Other than he, like I said, he wasn't a good guy to begin with. So, it's a first issue from Aftershock. It's always something fun to see. I really like Aftershock. Great company. They've been putting out some great quality books. Super excited for the new Sam Keith coming out from them, Eleanor and the Egret. So definitely check that out. This is Phil Hester and Tony Harris. So, really cool cover too. Good, and let's see, like quality stock, Aftershock book feels really good in your hand versus DC's, a little flimsy. This one's a little bit of a better stock. Okay, so a book I really don't ever get and know too much about, but I really dug the cover. This is Deadly Class, issue 26, with the Image anniversary cover of like a homage to Cyberforce, which I thought was really, really cool. We even have the Silvestri down here on the bottom. So that was the only reason I picked that up. I've never picked up a Deadly Class. I don't know anything about it other than it's like kids and fighting. I don't know. I'll check it out. But I wanted to pick it up just because I really dug the cover. Okay, so the best comic in the universe, right? Invincible 132. Excuse me. As we kind of begin our journey down, since we heard from Robert Kirkman, that he is going to actually be ending this book. So I don't think he told us exactly. Oh, yeah, that's punching hard. But I don't think he actually told us when he was going to cancel it. What issue number that was. Somebody said they thought it was like 145. I don't know. I hope we get a better announcement of that coming soon. Okay, so here we go. All the Marvel books that I picked up this week. First and foremost, not even foremost, this is a book that is okay, but I'm just kind of reading it as it ties in. This is All New X-Men, issue number 16. 18, sorry. Actually, a really cool cover here of Cyclops and Cyclops. Even though older Cyclops is dead. Bunch of junk. I don't normally get this one. So, but like I said, I wanted to pick it up because of the tie-in to just see what's going on. And because of articles I'm going to be writing over at comicbook.com. There should be a link in the description. We'll kind of go over some more stuff after the books. Alright, number 1 this week from Marvel. Bullseye, issue 1. Was it Running with the Devil? So, I'm kind of torn on this one because it's a Bullseye book. And as a Daredevil fan, you don't really want to support Bullseye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, we'll just see how it's going to go. There are a lot of names on the front of this one. So, maybe several artists. Let me show you something decent to look at here. I mean, this is pretty much as good as it gets. Not parental advisory. Wow, this actually has a parental advisory on it. Neato. How much was that book? I didn't even look when I bought it. It was a $5 book. I hope it's really good. Otherwise, I would not be picking up Bullseye number 2. Hawkeye number 3. Kate. The hate for Kate escalates. That was pretty funny. So, this has actually been okay. Not as good as some other books, but it's been okay. I will show you something in a moment. Some art that which you can look forward to. So, Kelly Thompson's doing the writing. Romero is on the book. Also, oh, sorry. Almost dropped it. Okay. I don't know why I felt like I've seen this cover before. Somewhere. Whose fist is that? Fighting Crime Before His Time. We've got Spiderman 2099. This is issue number 20. Cool cover here. As I was saying, I can't remember whose fist that is supposed to be, though. Preview for X-Men Prime. That looks really cool. I can get it without the glare and without ripping my book. So it looks like we're going to get some kind of vintage costumes on some people here. And we got like 18 Wolverines on one team. So, there we go. This is a nice jump into Spider-Man. Alright. Another book that I don't normally get, but I wanted to kind of start picking it up here. As I fell off a little bit ago, was Wolverine issue number 17. Or, I'm sorry. It's Old Man Logan. It looks like Wolverine. Because it is. Oh, Kane. What's up, Kane? Alright, and the last book I picked up this week is Nova, issue number 3. Now, I have really dug Nova. This is one of those books I was kind of reluctant to actually pick up when they relaunched. I picked up issue 1, and I picked up issue 2, but I just like kind of set them to the side. I wasn't like, oh, I gotta read these. And then once I finally did, I really enjoyed it, especially the how they brought back Richard Rider. We're still trying to figure out what's going on there. We've got Cosmo jumping in here. They went to nowhere. So there's just a lot of good stuff in Nova right now. If you've ever been a Nova fan or you're a Cosmic fan, there's a lot of stuff I like in here. Yeah. We're still trying to. We haven't actually been told like how Richard Rider came back yet. He doesn't know. So we'll get into that soon, I'm sure, as this story kind of fleshes itself out a bit. But really good book. Really enjoying it. All right, everybody. So that's it. That's all the new books I picked up this week. Definitely leave us a comment here at Strictly Comics and let us know what you're reading, what you're excited for, and what you're cutting. We'll be back each and every week with new books on Wednesday, and then we'll be getting Edwin's Hall on Saturday, so definitely check that out. Trying to think. Oh, yeah. If you haven't guessed it, you can find me over on my channel. Exilestate Comics. There should be a link in the description below for that, I hope. And then also definitely check out comicbook.com. Each and every Monday I do the new comics list, so you can always check that out to see what books are coming out this week and make sure you don't miss anything. That's always, that's what I like to do. I go into the shop with a list. Mine doesn't really have a pull list system. It's not worth it if they do. So that's kind of how I go with it. All right, everybody. But like I said, really appreciate you watching. Definitely check out everything that's going to be coming up here. We got live shows on Tuesday night over on JLS Comics, so definitely check that out. We had a great time last night talking to John Tyler Christopher, who does the action figure variant covers for Marvel. Definitely check that out. It was like an hour and a half of him just like telling us all these great stories of, how he got into the industry, what he's been working on, how he even, started doing that. So, a lot of fun stuff. Definitely check it out. But all right, everybody, that's it. That's all the books I had this week as our first episode here of the new comic book day haul for Strictly Comics. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This is Justin. Have a good one.